on the Lady Eagles of Scott. As far as our golf team is concerned, Tristan Mitchell was the region runner-up and thus will advance to the state match. Golf, no. Tournament, thank you.
Yes,
I don't know, for some reason, I couldn't think of what golf things were. The golf tournament that will take place on Friday and Saturday at the Bowling Green Country Club.
Okay.
Played it?
Never have.
Okay.
Because it's probably really hard and really nice and really hard to get on.
Yeah, I would mention
so. I've never been there.
That's where the state tournament will be held. Best of luck to Tristan Mitchell.
As a golfer, I'd like to say how big of an accomplishment that is. Individually to get second in the region and go to state on your own. And we've had some guys do it in the past, but not a ton.
Right.
So congratulations to Tristan.
And
I also saw today that while he was playing up here at CCC, he had himself a hole-in-one.
Really?
Yeah.
8th hole?
Number 4.
He got a hole-in-one on 4?
But it was from the blue tee, so it was shorter. But still, it's not easy.
No.
Yeah.
No. I have to think about where 4 is.
Over the pond.
Over the pond.
That's
hard.
Yeah.
Especially since you got to go up the hill.
Yep, up the hill.
So congratulations.
Because he said on his post that he didn't. He looked for his ball for 10 minutes because he couldn't find it. Finally looked in the hole and there it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you couldn't see it from where he was at.
He said, I thought he had a good shot.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
And he sure did.
Pretty good.
He sure did. That's a good momentum builder going into the state tournament.
Right.
A hole-in-one on the week before you placed the best golfers in the Commonwealth.
That's right.
All right, 21-7 Harrison County Trails. We'll be back with the third quarter kickoff right after this timeout. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
For care. Since 1956, your local hometown station and the home of the Breads and Phillies.
Back in 5 seconds.
WCYN, 1400 AM and 101.3 FM.
All righty, back here at the Hilltop. Harrison down by 14, but we'll get the ball to begin the second half of play. Amari Fultz, Alexander Beam, and Jacoby White all back for this kick from Luke Iden, who in his only other kick tonight sent it into the end zone. So I would look for him to do that same thing again here, at least try to do that same thing again, and force Harrison to start out at their own 20. Iden steps off the steps before heading towards the ball. And we're ready to go. Iden's kick is down the middle, a bouncer. Will hop into Amari Fultz's arms. He drops it, picks it up at about the 7.
Gave it to
and
Beam.
Tries to get the ball to Beam, which he does, and Alexander does not get very far. So Harrison County will take over deep in their own territory. Needing a good drive just to get some offense rolling here. Only 31 total yards for Harrison in that first half of play. Ball's going to be at the 19.
Get you a decent drive here, a couple first downs, if not more, and try to build off that.
Yeah, but down by 14 and the Eagles offense clicking, we really need to score, I would think.
Yeah.
All righty, wee man in the game along with Malachi Feeback. They'll flank Custard, who's in shotgun formation, double wides to the near side, ball in the middle of the field. Custard hands the ball to Feeback, finds some running room on the near sideline, runs over a guy. He's at the 45 before finally being taken down. A good run by Feeback, and another Killian's Pizza first down for Harrison County, only our third of the game.
Nice way to start the second half.
Yeah. Well, coaches said all you have to do is give Malachi the ball, and he will run people down.
Yes, he will.
Ball at the 43, so 24-yard run by number 24. Custard now will go under center. Calls out the play. Now will check off as he must have seen something amongst the Eagle defense. Calls his own number as he goes up the middle over Ty Singer, his center, and will get near midfield. So a good gain that time by Caden.
Like 5 yards.
We'll take 5 yards at every clip for sure. So 2nd down and 5 from their own 48 as the Thoroughbreds moving the ball here in their first possession of the second half. Now let's not waste too much time. We got to, as they say on the pro broadcast, we got to play in rhythm.
There you go.
Play in rhythm. Play in rhythm. Well, even slow things are rhythmic.
That's true. You
But
can have
they-
a slow rhythm.
Snap is back to Custard, and
I
now
thought
we
I saw
got
something
illegal
flinch.
procedure
Yeah.
on the Thoroughbreds, which will back us up 5. So is that our 4th procedure
I
penalty
believe
tonight?
it is.
That's not good at this time of the year. Backs up 5 yards to the 43. Will it be first, or make that 2nd down and 10? Don't like that at all. But they didn't ask me. But coach doesn't like it either. Preston Williams in the game. He'll line up at the tight end at the far side of the offensive line. Snap back to Custard. Keeps it on his own, trying to find some running room on the near side, following in behind Ryan Cochran. Good to see Ryan back on the field after missing a few weeks because of an injury. And they're going to put that to 46, so he does get 3 yards back of the 5 he lost because of the procedure. However, that does bring up 3rd down and 8 yards to go for the Breds. Weeman will stay in the game and flank Custard on his right side. Malachi Feeback on the left side with Custard in shotgun formation from the near hash mark. Custard gets the snap, looking to pass. Now gets out of the pocket, throws it, and it's going to be caught by White. Jacoby with a first down reception.
Oh, come on.
At the Eagle 35, and now a lot of pushing and shoving going on, and flags are flying. It was just a good hard hit that time, but White didn't like it at all. So let's see, hopefully it'll be offsetting. But we'll check for sure on that. But a good pass and a good catch. First down for Harrison County, our fourth Kellyanne's Pizza first down of the night. Officials discussing it right now. And let's see what the final count is. We got personal foul against the Eagles and a personal foul against Harrison. So offsetting penalties. Ball will be set down at the 35 after the 19-yard gain on the pass. But a fresh set of downs for the Breds. Custard once again in shotgun formation. He'll hand the ball to Feeback. Feeback finds the boundary and will be knocked out of bounds, but we got a hold coming up against the Thoroughbreds. This is so reminiscent of like the West Jessamine game or the Estill County game where penalties at inopportune times just killing us. The official talking to Ryan Cochran, who asked him what he did wrong, and the official said, "You held the guy." So push us back 5 yards, assuming they'll take the penalty.
I think so.
And we're starting to build up to a bad number as far as penalties are concerned. As the ball's moved back to the 45. So first down and 20 coming up for the Breds. Alexander Beam will line up wide to the far side, which is the wide side of the field. Got Jacoby White lined up wide to the near side with Conway in the slot. Snap back to Custard, looking to pass. Pocket collapses. Custard runs out of it, goes to the far side of the field, now cuts back into the middle, slides, but he's going to be about a yard short, or 11 yards short of first down yardage. Custard a little slow getting up. Got hit pretty hard as he went into his slide. Ball be at the 36, so he gets 9 of the holding yards back. Second down and 11 yards to go as Weeman checks out and Preston Williams checks in. Let Kellyan's Pizza tackle your hunger like the Breads tackle the competition. Call 298-2048 to order for pickup or delivery right now. Malachi feedback, the lone setback this time on the right hip of Custard. The ball is in the middle of the field. Double wide to this side. Custard surveys the defense, gets the snap, calls his own number, goes straight up the middle, spins, and gets near the 30, where he'll be about 6 yards shy of first down yardage.
I thought he had some room there, but Damon Hacker grabbed him at the ankles and took him down.
Hacker, their second leading tackler this year. 5-yard gain to the 31. That's where they eventually set the ball down. And it's going to be 7 yards to go for the Breads to get the first down, although I think right now we're in 4-down territory. 7.5 left to go in the third. Harrison down 21-7. Snap back to Custer, but we got movement on the line. Guys, come on. You're killing me. Third penalty of this drive, the opening drive of the third quarter. And our second procedure penalty here in the second half, and I swear we've got about 6 of them tonight.
I got 5.
Or 5 of them tonight. Back to the 36 we go. 7:26 as we run off. Nearly 5 minutes of this third quarter, but still have yet to find our way into the end zone. Good crowd on hand, as we mentioned before, for band senior night. Malachi feedback in the backfield along with Custard. Custard makes the handoff, takes it on his own up the middle, dives, and is going to be a couple of yards short of first down yardage.
But now it's fourth and manageable.
Yes, definitely manageable.
So for sure they'll go for it.
The 28, so an 8-yard gain. Fourth down and 3. The Reds are keeping the offense on the field as wee man Landon Howard comes back onto the field. So you know who the Eagles are going to be concentrating on. Malachi feedback on one side of Custard, wee man on the other, with Beam going wide over on the far side of the field. Custard gets the snap. He's looking to pass, looking downfield. Still got time, fires it, and it's going to be knocked away. So the incomplete pass on fourth down will give the ball back to Covington Scott, who maintain their 21-7 lead. Well, at least we did move the ball.
Yeah, got those handful or a couple first downs.
Yeah. Probably got more in that one drive than we had in the entire first half.
Well, maybe you're right. Yeah. I think you are.
Since we only got
we
30,
definitely are.
Since we only got 31 yards total in the first half.
Heck, and because we had to get yards a couple times with the penalties, so we definitely gained more than we did in the first half on that drive.
Now it's up to the defense to stop the Eagles from scoring. We don't want to get down by 3 touchdowns for sure. Patterson lined up wide to the near side. Over on the other side is Nolan Hunter. As going under center will be Gus Howlett, their quarterback, who's also dangerous on the run. They've got a lot of weapons. Snap back to Howlett. He'll flip the ball to Benny Hill. Hill eluding Jordan Pearson, and Jordan eventually, though, will catch him in right at the sideline on the far side.
Yep. Be probably around 5 yards. Let's see where they spot it.
So Benny Hill with, what, his second carry maybe?
Must have missed it because I think he did have a carry, but I don't have it on my sheet.
Gets to 34. It might have been negated by a penalty or something.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Second down and 4 coming up as the Eagles taking their time. 5:45 on the clock here in the third. Reds down 21-7. Both teams coming into this game 1-0 in district play. Now the Eagles will break their huddle. And this time Howlett will be in shotgun formation. Hills on his left side, another running back on the right side. Snap back to Howlett. He's looking to pass. Fires it on a slant to Patterson and knocked away by Custard. Nice play that time by Caden. He got to the ball at the same time that Patterson did and shook it loose. So a big third down coming up for the Breads defense. 3rd and 4 for Scott on 3rd and short this year. As we mentioned before, though, our opponents have been successful 63% of the time. Need to cut that off right here and right now.
Let's make it just a little bit less after this.
Patterson lined up wide to the near side, which is the wide side of the field. He only has one catch tonight, is that right?
Two.
Two catches tonight. Snap back to Hallett. Puts it into the breadbasket of Hill. Hill trying to get away from Harrison County
close.
defenders, but he is
where the spot is.
unable to. But he will be able to get.
Oh, that spot's close.
And it's going to be close enough, I think, for a measurement. Yeah, it's too close to call here.
Yeah.
So at first I thought he was going to be a little short, but they gave him a kind spot. Are you in need of a real estate, operating, or equipment loan? Call Michael Furnish with Farm Credit Mid-America at 859-254-2741 and learn how he can help you. Michael, I think, is also first in our
I believe he
college
is.
football contest. At least last I heard.
He's
The ball's going to be just slightly short of a first down, looks like, by about 3 inches.
Say 4th and a foot.
So we will call it 4th and a foot. So we can only give him 3 yards on that play. So the ball.
That was Hill again, right?
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Mhm. So 4th and a foot at about the 37. Harrison will try to be getting the ball back as it appears as though the Eagles are going to go for it on 4th and a foot.
I would too if I were them.
Oh, absolutely. The lone setback is the quarterback, Hallett, but he's dangerous. Gets the snap, goes forward, crashes through the line, and gets the first down. Alexander Beam coming up from his corner position to bring him down, but it was too little too late on a play where everybody knew what was coming, but Harrison County
Still
unable to
couldn't
stop
stop
it. In fact, the ball is all the way out to the 47, a 10-yard run on that 4th down play. Harrison County's opponents now on 4th down are 8 of 14. A little over 50%. And that's including that last play. Lined up wide to the near side are the two big guns, Hunter and Patterson, as they may be going to throw a jump ball up there. Hallett on the far hash mark gets the snap, rolls to his left, looking for the big guys, throws it down the field, caught by Patterson at the 30. He's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Caden Custard on defense took a chance to try to knock that ball down, but was unable to tap it at the top of his leap. And right there waiting on it was Patterson for the touchdown for Patterson, his 5th touchdown reception of the season.
So it's 53.
Yeah. So another touchdown pass in the game for Hallett, who has now passed this year for 10 touchdowns, including the 3 tonight. 27-7 is your score. Luke Iden, who is a perfect 3 for 3 so far in extra point kicks, is waiting now for the officials to get ready and his snapper to get ready and his holder to get ready, and now everybody is ready to go. Snap by the Eagles is good. The hold good. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good as well. So with 3:59 left to go in the third quarter, your score now, Scott High School 28, Harrison County 7. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN. All righty, back here at the Hilltop. Some of our fans straggling away as the Breds now down by 3 touchdowns. Iden's kick is a boomer.
Just let it go.
And it's going to go into the end zone. Harrison will start out this new drive at their own 20-yard line with their backs against the wall, literally, as they will need to have to score here in this possession,
No
or else
question.
the game is over. Scott, a good football team. We knew that coming in, and they have proven themselves here tonight as they came in averaging 237 total yards per game, and they passed that a little while ago. Breads came in to the contest giving up, on average, just 261, but that's gone by the wayside as well. It's just not been a good game on the Hilltop for the Breads. It almost kind of like that Bourbon County game, which was not very pretty either. All right, let's get a touchdown, turn things around. Snap back to Custard, puts it in the belly of Howard. The wee man goes up the middle, and it'll get about 7 or 8 yards. So maybe we'll just use Landon as a battering ram and get yards that way. Gets to 27, so a 7-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Next week, we'll be on the road to Moorhead to take on the Vikings of Rowan County. Rowan tonight taking on Holmes. Snap back to Custard, puts it in the belly of Wee Man again, and he's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, looks like they're going to give it to him. Yep, moving the sticks.
Move the sticks as he gets the ball to the 31, a 4-yard gain. So another Killian's Pizza first down for the Breads. Of course, I'm sure that Scott would be more than happy to let us run the ball in the middle of the field and let that clock run down. It's down to 3:13. Harrison trailing 28-7, and 21 unanswered points now for Scott after that long touchdown pass, 53-yard pass to Patterson from Howlett. Snap back to Custer, gets the ball to Feeback, and Malachi unable to get away from number 23. That is DeMond Hacker, who we mentioned before.
Yeah.
One of the few players this year that's brought down Feeback individually.
He's a good tackler.
Usually takes a gang of them.
Say 23 is a good tackler for Scott.
Yeah. 3-yard loss on the play, takes the ball back to the 28, where it'll be 2nd down and 13 to go. Taylor Conway lines up wide to the near side, which is the shallower side of the field, with Jacoby White in the slot. Snap back to Custard, looking to pass. Still looking. Rolls out of the pocket. Still got time. Now takes off towards the left side. Uses a nice block by Feeback. Now cuts back in the middle and will be dropped at about the 38, so about 4 yards short of a first down. Where it'll be 3rd down coming up for the Breads. We're going to place the ball down at the 37. Left foot, right foot. Yep, 37. So a 9-yard gain on the play. But 3rd down and 4. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Harrison down 28-7. Conway once again wide to the near side, which is the wide side of the field. Jacoby White in the slot. Howard in the backfield along with Feeback and Custard. Caden looks to the side, now calls out the play. Play action, runs up the middle and gets the first down. So another Killian's Pizza first down achieved by the Thoroughbreds on a nice run by Custard. Now get it to the 47. Yeah, 47. So a 10-yard gain on that play. 1st and 10 for the Thoroughbreds. Breads moving the ball much better offensively here in the second half, specifically the third quarter, than they did in the entire first half.
Oh, yeah.
Snap back to Custard. Once again, looking to pass. Got some time. Steps up in the pocket and is going to be sacked. As coming from behind a couple of Eagles, led by 75, which is Nate Marshall. Let's see. They'll say forward momentum was stopped at the 44, so a 3-yard loss on that play. Brings up 2nd down and 13 for the Breads. Conway and Beam on this side. Over on the far side, Price and White. Snap back to Custard, looking to pass. Gets it over to the near side and almost intercepted. Oh, number 23, DeMond Hacker, had the ball right in his mitts, but his momentum was carrying him in the wrong direction, and so he ends up dropping the ball, but too close there.
Yeah.
Brings up 3rd down and 13 to go. In fact, if Hacker was able to bring that in, he had nothing but green grass between himself and the goal line the other way. So lucky to dodge that bullet there. So 3rd and long coming up, and with the Brads down by 21 with 24 seconds left to go in the quarter, this might be 4-down territory. Custard in shotgun formation, gets the snap. Looking downfield, good pocket, rolls out of it, fires it, and this one's going to be picked off.
Number 7.
With the pick is Nate Meyer going down the near sideline and brought out of bounds by Custard with 12 seconds left to go in the quarter. For Hacker, that is his first interception of the season.
That was Meyer, right?
Or Meyer, excuse me. For Meyer, that's his 3rd interception of the season. So Meyer with the INT and good return. Turns it to the 26.
Not in the cards tonight.
No, you are correct. So it's an 8 and 24. There's a 32-yard return. 12 seconds in the quarter. Scott at the Harrison County 26, their best field position starting-wise of the night. Shotgun formation once again for Hallett, as it has been for most of the night. Gets the snap, puts it into Hill's belly, crashes through the middle, and will get across the 20 to about the 19 on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Your score, Scott 28, Harrison County 7. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Pizza.
All righty, back here at the Hilltop, Harrison County with 12 minutes on the clock has some work to do, down by 21 and with their backs against the wall with the Eagles at the Harrison 20 facing 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Boy. Ball's in the middle of the field. Benny Hill in the backfield along with Howlett, who's had a very solid game, as we expected he probably would. Double wide to the near side with Hunter widest of all on that near side. In the slot is Dylan Giffen, who goes in motion. Giffen Hallett keeps the ball, and we're going to have a flag on the play as Hallett goes into the end zone, but I think it's going to come back because of a hold on number 72, Trayvon Brown, who's basically standing a foot away from the flag.
Yeah. Kind of threw the flag at him.
Yeah. So that is indeed the case. So bring it all back and back them up 10. Not too many penalties tonight on the Eagles.
Just 4 for Scott.
Yeah.
As opposed to Harrison's 9.
I don't want 10. I wanted us to stay in single digits at least. So back the ball back to the 25. So 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Brads. As the Eagles taking their time. They'll be off next week. While Harrison County will be at Rowan.
Old stomping grounds. Going to Moorhead.
Scott and Holmes will be playing each other next week as well. District play, the exciting time of the year. Not too exciting tonight, though, for the Brads. Snap back to Hallett, looking to pass. Fires it over to the side looking for Giffen. And did he catch it? I think he
did.
might have. And he did. Dylan Giffen with a nice catch as he was really covered by Amari Fultz. And I don't know how that ball got into Giffen, but it did nonetheless for Giffen. That is his first touchdown reception of the season. That makes 3 different wide receivers for Scott who have gotten their first touchdown reception this year.
Is that like 25?
25, yeah. So coming in to kick once again will be Iden. Try to increase his team's lead, and so far he is 4 for 4 in that department tonight, making him an incredible 20 of 22 all season long. Wonder what happened with those 2 misses.
Oh, bad snaps.
Probably so. This time, though, the snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is on the way, and the kick is good as well. So with 11-12 left, your score now, Scott High School 35 and Harrison County 7. You're listening to Harrison County Football on WCYN. All righty, back here at the Hilltop. 4 unanswered touchdowns for Scott have given them a 35-7 lead with just 11 minutes left. Iden's kick is another excellent one. Fultz will take it over at the 1, hands it off to Beam. Beam goes to the far sideline, skips a couple of tacklers.
Pretty good.
And gets across the 25, so a decent return by Harrison County's Alexander Beam. So the Brits, well, it'd be nice to get a score. Anyway. Any way we can. The only score for Harrison coming on special teams, the 84-yard punt return by Custard way back in the first quarter. Ball is at the 27. So that return by Beam, 26 yards. And let's see what the Breds have in mind. Weeman is in the ball game. There'll be a setback along with Malachi feedback. Ball's on the far hash mark. Double wides over to the narrower side. And before the ball can even get going, I think we got another procedure. We haven't had this many procedures in the last 3 games combined. So back us up 5.
There's your 10.
Oh, there's my 10th. Oh, crap. And half of them procedures.
I think it is 5.
So back the ball to the 22. I've always wanted a stat for all levels of football that nobody has had yet. Effective yards. Effective total yards.
Yeah.
Which would take your total yards minus your penalty yards.
Yeah.
And that is your effective yards.
I've been keeping track of them, so I can do that.
With the football, Malachi feedback, and he's dragged down by a couple of Eagles. He just never got to a point where his legs would get churning and is dropped for a loss. Back to the 18, a 4-yard loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 19 to go. Beast Pizza, sub salads, and a whole lot more. They're all at Snappy Tomato Pizza. Call 235-7627 right now. That's 235.
Snap.
Oh, had a little musical tone to it.
Snappy tomato.
Maybe we should put that on the ads.
Maybe so. Yeah. If they want to really sell some Beast pizzas.
This time, Custard will take off with the ball as he calls his own number, gets to the sideline where he's pushed out at about the 30, and I think he's going to have enough for a first down. And they will say...
No, he had to get to the 30.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about the loss of 9.
Yeah.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage just
There you
about.
go.
In fact, he may have got one
He
more
got
to the
past
28. So a 10-yard gain
that.
on the
It's
play.
29.
Or the 29. So 11 yards to the 29 by Custard.
17 carries tonight for Caden.
Okay. After 36 last week. 10:05 on the clock. 35-7. Scott leads Harrison. So 3rd and 8. This time Custard calls his own number again. More of a quarterback draw than anything else, and is going to be waylaid before he can get very much yardage at all.
A couple.
And let's see. The Eagle is down on the play.
Oh.
So 2 yards to the 31.
Number 12.
That would be Sage Lally. Lally, their 4th leading tackler. He'll go off under his own power, but he's holding his shoulder down like it might be a stinger. So 4th down coming up. The Breads forced to punt. Going back deep will be Dylan Giffen, along with Griffin Henderson.
Giffen and Griffin.
Giffen and Griffin. I'm a picking and you're a grinning. Little hee-haw.
A long time since I saw
long
the
time ago.
hee-haw.
Long time since we've seen picking and grinning. And picking meant, their banjos, not
Yes.
the other thing you might think about. Here's a punt by Jacoby. It's a good one. Really good one.
Fair
Taken
catch.
at the 36 on a fair catch by Griffin Henderson. So good job, Jacoby. So that punt, as we said, goes to the 36, a 33-yard punt. But give the Eagles the ball back with 8:53 on the clock. Instead, starting from their own 36-yard line. Dan Furnish with Harrison County Farm Bureau can get you covered just like an all-American corner. Call 234-4514 to talk to Dan. 17 and a quarterback has Jordan Goff, freshman. So Goff, the freshman, will float it over to the far side where it's going to be dropped by another
42 freshman.
totally white shirt, Hayden Elliott. So incomplete pass as the Eagles have put in their shock troops.
Shock troops. Never heard that one.
You ever heard of shock troops?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's a common term, meaning the guys on the bench, basically.
I kind of assumed that's what it meant, but I
Must
guess
be
I
one of
never heard
those
that.
jaw jack kind of things. Jaw jacking and shock troops.
Jaw Jack and shock troops.
People are Googling right now going, what do they
What
mean?
is that?
But you don't jaw jack the shock troops usually.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be wise.
Man in motion. The give is going to be, no, I take that back. Goff.
I think it was 42 who got the.
42 got the,
I think he pretty sure got the handoff.
we'll give it to him.
Yeah, 42.
42, which is Hayden Elliott with his first carry of the night. And he'll drop him backwards to about the 33. So a 3-yard loss on the play. Tackle was by Malachi Brown. So 3rd and 13 coming up as the quarterback Jordan Goff in his first series of the night gets the signal from the sideline. Alexander Beam will check out for this particular play. 8 minutes exactly left in this contest. Double wides left and right now for Goff. Wonder if he Goffs. Handoff will be to 42 again, and J.D. Tucker brings
J.D.
him down.
Tucker. Who's that?
What was that?
46.
46, you are correct. So
Tim
called the wrong
Stevenson.
number. So Stevenson, a junior. And he'll lose back to the 30, so another 3-yard loss. Brings out the punting unit. And just because they don't want anything hairy to happen, Luke Iden will be the punter.
Yeah. No backup punters.
No backup punter tonight, anyway. Malachi Fee back, and Jay Sean Lewis back deep, along with Caden Custard. Now Jay Sean coming to the near sideline, and now coming off the field altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we got 11. Snap back to Iden. His kick is a good one, as you might imagine. Custard lets it go this time, and it will roll and come to rest at the 33. So the punt by Iden goes 37 yards. 6:44 is all that's left in this contest. Be nice to score, get some positive momentum going into Rowan County next week.
That would be nice.
We shall see. The Reds will take over at their own 33. Starting unit still in there. Conway will line up wide to the near side. Price will be in the slot on this side as well. Jacoby White, the wide receiver, on the far side. Jesse Mitchell in the game. He'll flank Custard on his right hip. Snap back to Caden. Sophomore looks down the field, sees nothing, takes off on his own, gets away from some would-be tacklers, gets to the 45, and is stopped near the 50 by number 2. That's Riley Huff. So another Killian's Pizza first down for the Breds at the 48-yard line, a 15-yard gain. So at least the yardage will look a lot healthier.
Look a little better.
But the scoreboard will not.
No.
Oh, I did it. Sorry. I do it. I do it without even knowing I'm doing it. Mitchell on the right hip of Custard. Ball's on the near hash mark. Snap back to Caden. He wants to pass. Here comes the rush. Fires it. Caught by Beam at the 40. He slips a tackle. He's at the 25. Using a block by Conway. Gets down inside the 10. So a nice catch and yak yards run by Alexander Beam, and the Breds will have it first and goal right at the 10-yard line. So a 42-yard pass play.
42.
And another Killian's Pizza first down. Beam with his 8th catch of the season. Conway comes out as Landon Howard. Wee Man comes in. He'll come into the backfield along with Malachi Feeback. And Beam will come off of the field for this particular play. Look for Custard probably to call his own number here. He will. Quarterback goes over to the far side, cuts back inside and into the end zone for the touchdown. So a nice run that time by Caden for Custard. His 7th rushing touchdown of the season. This time from 10 yards out.
Hold on, there's a flag.
Oh, was there? Oh, this is a bad place too. Shoot, I was taking a cue from the band. Let's see what the infraction is. And it will be, well, we haven't gotten a signal yet. Now we'll get a signal. Touchdown, but also a personal foul on Harrison County.
Okay.
Unreal. Why? You're down 35-13. Why jaw? I don't get it.
Should not be jaw jacking.
No.
Was that 10 yards?
Yes, it was.
I got Caden over 100.
That's good.
And touchdown.
Let's see, that makes it, let's see, second game in a row in which he's climbed over the 100-yard mark. Had 213 last week in the win over Boyd.
Yeah, we're at 104 right now.
So the personal foul will be assessed on the kickoff. Coming in for the PAT will be Ryan Annis. Beam is your holder. I think Singer's in there as the long snapper for this particular play. Snap by Harrison County is good. The hold good. The kick by Ennis is on the way, and the kick is good as well. So with 5:20 left to go, your score, Scott 35, Harrison 14. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.